Hi, this is Mario Romero with the Romero Company at the Melcher Agency, your Phoenix real estate connection. And thanks for taking time out of your busy day to watch our video. Today it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Judith Wolf. She is the President and CEO of Young Arts Arizona. Judy, can you tell us about yourself, the history of the organization, and the purpose?
Well, when I moved to Phoenix about 20 years ago, I met this wonderful artist named Vicki Reed who wanted to start a children's art gallery. And so I went to the art museum and talked to Jim Ballinger about his ideas on what to do. And he said, well, if you just build a building, no one will come. So what you have to do is hook on to buildings that already exist.
Well, that's a nice concept. That makes a lot of sense.
And so I had been working at the Phoenix Bach Choir, and one of the other groups that was there was Valley Youth Theater.
Okay.
And I got really friendly with Bob Cooper, and so when Vicki and I wanted to start Young Arts, it was perfectly natural to call Bob and say, how would you like to give us our very first show?
One thing I've noticed, because I used to go to Valley Youth when I had grandkids, when they were much younger. And it's always cool. Sometimes you see the art change based on the show that was being given.
That's exactly what we do. We make art for every show, and it's themed, and usually schools from the Phoenix Elementary School District make the art for us. At least that's who's doing it now. And you know, Mario, we've been there for 20 years. We're still there, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful collaboration.
No, I know you've expanded to other venues as well. So tell us about those and what that's kind of a different side to what you're doing as well.
Yes, when we started out to be a gallery, and so we've grown from Valley Youth Theater to 40 galleries, 2 in Tucson and the rest in the Metro Phoenix area. We are in hospitals, in theaters, in juvenile courts, in government buildings. We have our own 3 galleries at 2009 North 7th Street. We're just all over the place. And our purpose is to help kids feel good about themselves.
Okay.
When I was teaching, I had a very unruly boy in my class. And I hung up a piece of his artwork right in the center of the room, behind my desk, and put his desk right in front of it. And he quieted down, and I never forgot that. And so I realized that if kids know their art is going to be shown all over the place, it will really make them feel great about themselves.
Yeah, art can do that. It can heal. It can do so much. In it, being in the state that we're in, it's hard to think that our state government that doesn't put the priority on arts programs that they
Absolutely.
should. Because besides being an economic powerhouse, they also provide so much to the community, to families, to kids.
And also to the economy.
Exactly. Exactly.
After a while, all nonprofits are based on getting grants and donations. And we figured out after a while that people just didn't want to support frames. So
what do you mean by that?
Well, we asked for money for frames. I mean, we have 40 galleries, 40 pictures, 20 pictures. We have hundreds and hundreds of frames. So, and then we found a need in hospitals and in the juvenile justice system for actual opportunity to teach art workshops. And so we started out at Phoenix Children's Hospital, and then when they moved their kids, we moved over to St. Joe's.
Okay.
And then when they moved their kids back to Phoenix Children's, we went back to Phoenix Children's. But in the meantime, we also had teaching programs at Cardin Medical Facility. We now have a new one in Banner, and we have one at Ryan House, which is associated with hospice.
Yes.
And one at Children's Rehab Center for kids with mainly spina bifida, but also physical handicaps. So we have 5 teaching programs, 40 galleries, and we've hoped that we've helped thousands of kids feel good and also advocated for children's art in the community, because we have galleries at the state capitol, and we hope the legislators see these so that they maybe will get an idea that kids' art is important.
Right, they are. Now, who teaches some of these, I don't know if it's a class or the programs at the facilities? Who does the actual?
We have teaching artists. Some have been art therapists.
Okay.
All of them are artists, and lots of them. Well, most of them have had teaching experience. One of them was volunteering at the hospital, and when our art teacher left, the child life at the hospital asked for her to stay there and teach the art. So, I mean, and now she's studying to be a nurse as the basis of our program.
Wow. So, what can my audience do for you? How can they help you?
Well, they can come and see our art. They can visit our gallery at 2009 North 7th Street.
No, you are open on First Friday.
We're open on First Friday and by appointment. We also have art all over the city, and we have signs where shows how people can get in touch with us. Get in touch with us, get on our mailing list, send us money, all of those things.
So why don't you tell us your website address that they can go visit?
It's youngartsaz.org, and our email is youngartsaz@gmail.com.
Is there a number for the gallery?
602-852-3605.
Now, one more question. Tell me about you. What's your background that brought you, everything behind that brought you to where you are now?
Well, I have a son with a learning disability, and in order to teach him how to read, I went and got a degree in elementary and remedial education. And I taught him to read, and I taught in a school reading as a reading consultant for 4 years. But then I decided I wanted to teach teachers.
Okay.
So I ended up getting a degree in educational psychology and ended up doing research mainly in special ed. And that's where my interest in challenged children comes from.
Okay. Well, go to the site, look around, sign up for the emails, and go visit the gallery. It's got some great artwork from the young and upcoming artists in the community. Thank you for sharing all about yourself, the organization, and if you have any questions for Judy or myself, or of course real estate or getting a loan, give us a call, 602-252-4191. Again, thank you so much, Judy, for being here and sharing all this great information. See you next time, and make it a great day.